Yes. So, am I audible? Clear? Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you all for confirmation. So, how many months now already over? All of us together? Hmm. I think Janmashtami, right? You all started?
8, Prabhu.
8 months. Big time, na? 8 months. Okay, good. But we are very happy and pleased. It is not a small time. First of all, you should all understand. The numbers might be 15 or 10 or whatever or 20. But yeah, 10 months, 8 to 10 months. Krishna has always said that it is very rare to get a devotee. You know the sloka which says that?
Manishyanam Sahasresu.
Yes, Manushyanam Sahasra. Two slokas are there. One is Bahunam Janmanam, but Manushyanam Sahasreshu is more important. I will share that. Thank you, Prabhu. 7.3. Just I will not go through details and all, but I'm just sharing, you see. 7.3 says Manushyanam Sahasreshu. Kaschid yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam vetti tattvataha. Out of many, many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one. Means out of many men, thousands will, many, many thousands. Someone will want to inquire about spiritual life. And out of that, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of those people who are trying to take up spiritual life, only one will be knowing. Hardly one also, Krishna is saying. It is very difficult. Hardly. He didn't say that even one will know me. Hardly. It is very, very, very rare. What is very, very rare? To become a devotee is a very, very rare. That someone will take up the path, he or she will walk the path with sincerity, with determination, with discipline. He will tolerate all ups and downs in material life, in spiritual life, and he or she will continue his or her practice even after falling, and then he or she will rise again. So it is very, very rare. So this 10 months, when we see that all of us have been together, you are the people who are eager. You want, you have a desire. You have developed a desire, I will say at least now. Yes or no? I can say that, yes.
Yes, yes.
You, along with your existing responsibilities at home, in your job, in your business, whatever, studies, along with that, you have understood कि I have to make some time for this. So here the numbers does not matter. Even if it is a single person, about that single person only the Lord has spoken. Prabhupada used to say that I do not want many stars. I want one moon. Because stars will give light, but that light would not be very sufficient. Prabhupada has said that I want moon who can give light to many, many stars in the sky. And in the pursuit of becoming that moon means becoming that much dear to the Lord and very much dear to Prabhupada and our Acharyas and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We have to become a moon. So we have to do some sacrifices. We have to accept certain rules on ourselves. We should have a disciplined life and rest. All of you, we are discussing always. I don't want to repeat that. Now, okay, coming back to our topic, thank you all for joining. I want to share that till now the preaching was how till your classes were like there will be a couple of speakers, one speaker, and they will give on some topics, and the rest of the audience will hear. That is a one style of preaching. one style of giving a study class or a Bhagavad Gita class or whatever you can say, Shastric class. That is one way, and that it is not that that is not effective. That is effective, and that is called Namahatta preaching. The name given is Namahatta by our acharyas. This name is used in our sampradaya. Hatta means heart. Heart means in Hindi I'm saying heart, or heart means marketplace. Marketplace, like when you go to market, care market, what you get everything, right? And you purchase. But this is not that market. This is Nama Hatta. So holy name is distributed in this market. Nam is holy name. So this market, that is called Namahatta mode of preaching. The other mode of preaching is called Bhakti Vriksha preaching. Bhakti Vriksha. Vriksha is tree, and Bhakti means, devotional service. So tree of devotional service. So those two methods are equally efficient. However, now in our sampradaya, after Srila Prabhupada incorporated ISKCON, you know, so both the methods are approved by GBC. GBC, I don't know how many of you have heard before. GBC is the governing body commission, which are a group of disciples, group of devotees or followers of Srila Prabhupada who are very senior and very much, they take the decisions for what will happen in ISKCON, what will be carried out in ISKCON for every small to big thing. So there are GBC members, there is voting system, and they vote and they take the call. This is appointed by Srila Prabhupada before he left. This was not started by Srila Prabhupada only. Even before that, this GBC system was there by Prabhupada's guru, his name, His Holiness Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. How we have ISKCON temples now, Prabhupada's guru had Gaudiya Mathas. The name was Gaudiya Math. Even today also, you will go to many places, you will find Gaudiya Maths. So they are also temples of spiritual institutions. And in that also GBC was system was followed by his Guru Maharaj. And the same system Prabhupada took up for his, Society of ISKCON, what he made in our Sampradaya. And GBC has approved these two methods of preaching, Namahatta preaching and Bhakti Vriksha preaching. I will share my screen to just there are differences in the two modes of preaching, and why we want to make you to move to Bhakti Vriksha. I will tell you also. It is not um, random or anything. There is a purpose behind it. In last 10 months, how many of you felt very much connected to the topics and all? All of you? Yes, I think yes. All of you agree. Others can say yes also. Unmuting, that is also okay.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. But how many of you really got an opportunity to ask and interact? It is not a flaw I'm asking, but some of you took lead in asking questions. Some of you got answers from others asking questions, One is asking questions, leave it. Second is philosophy. Many things you liked. But if I ask you today, any question on any part, how many of you will be able to answer the topics which we have covered? Maybe some of you will answer some of the things. Some of you will be able to answer all the things. Very close. I know some of you who can answer all. I know some of you who can answer few of them, but not all of it. And some of you will say, Prabhu, पता तो है लेकिन बोल नहीं पा रहे. Yes, yes or no? We know it, we have heard it, but I'm not able to recall. Why that is happening? Well, how many of you agree with this? That if I ask a question to you, then you will say that, Prabhu, I have heard this, but I'm not able to recall now, or I'm not able to say that exact word. How many of you will agree with this?
Yes,
Okay,
agreed.
only Shruti Mataji, Lokesh. Others, I can ask them, right?
Agreed.
Agree. Okay. Okay, thank you. So, I will share my screen for something. Where is that? It is not open. Maybe desktop one only I can share. Yeah. Mm. So there is a book. This is called what you can see on my screen?
Tree.
A tree, Prabhu.
Huh?
Tree with
Tree with,
Did you
hearts.
see the bigger tree here now?
yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Okay, then you are seeing correctly. So you can see there is a ISKCON CDM. CDM is called Congregational Development Ministry within ISKCON. Congregation means when grihasthas come together and congregation like group of devotees is congregation. Not only grihasthas, group of devotees. Development, how their development will happen. There is a ministry for that. That is called ISKCON Congregation CDM. Okay, they have released they have released this book. This book is called Bhakti Vriksha Manual. The second edition. Okay, this is available for all. Okay, I will not ask you to go through this book, but I want to show you that what we're trying to implement is not. This is published. Who is the chief editor? Jayapataka Swami. Who is he? Anyone is aware of, right? All of you.
Yes, yes.
He is
Yes, Prabhu.
disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He's not the only disciple. There are many disciples, but he is one of the very prominent disciple, and he is the most eldest sannyasi disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Even I am also his disciple. Okay. Why his name is there? Because he is one of the GBC. He has released this book. Okay. And chief editor is mentioned as that. So this is the manual book. And there are 326 pages. Okay. So I'm not going to go through that. But what I want to show you, this is a tree, Vriksha. And tree has many branches. So each of the branch is a Bhakti Vriksha. And when that branch multiplies again, that will bring one branch will bring another two branches. Then each of those two branches will bring another two branches. Like this, the tree grows. And in the center, what is the center of this? But can you say what is this center? What is there in the
Temple.
center? Yeah.
Temple.
Temple.
So the center of all Bhakti Vrikshas is actually the temple. That is the pillar. On that pillar, around that, all the Bhakti Vrikshas are made. Why this is made? Here it is mentioned that dedicated to Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who is the original founder of Namahatta that we discussed. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who again re-established the Namahatta. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who inspired Namahatta development. And Srila Prabhupada, who also gave preaching and direction to Namahatta. Now we'll go to a little bit down. I will not go to these details of what Maharaj has mentioned. Hmm, Not here. Yeah, here I will want to see GBC resolution. GBC is again I said governing body commission. 96.414 states that ISKCON temples should try to annually double their congregation by training and empowering the congregation through small local Namahatta and Bhakti Vriksha cell groups. Originally, every year it should double at the end of each year, at the end of 12 months. So if we are able to double our active congregation every year, starting with say a couple of groups, then the level of expansion that we'll be able to achieve in a few years of time. That is the goal. This should mean that thousands of devotees will each be regularly chanting, reading Srila Prabhupada books. Growing means this. They will be chanting, they'll be reading Prabhupada books, they'll be preaching Krishna consciousness, they'll be supporting the temple, they will be helping in any other ISKCON project. So these are the goal lines. Okay. Now I'm just going little down. Basic ideas in why it is called Bhakti Vriksha? Can anyone of you read? I'm just little having a bad throat, maybe from here till here. Jivan Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Why it is called Bhakti Vriksha? In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Lord Chaitanya and his movement are compared to the tree of devotion. The Bhakti Vriksha, the Srila Prabhupada writes in his summary of chapter 9 of Adi Leela, it is figuratively described that both the tree itself and the trunk of the tree are Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The tree surrounds the entire world, and the flowers of the tree are to be distributed to everyone. In this way, the tree of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu intoxicates the entire world. Srila Prabhupada also says, our International Society for Krishna Consciousness is one of the branches of the Chaitanya tree. Chaitanya
Yes.
Charitamrita, Adi Leela 9.18.
So this is given in Chaitanya Charitamrita also. Prabhupada has written, added that tree, the temple we saw that is standing on Mahaprabhu's movement. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu itself is a trunk and the tree itself, and everything is coming out of that. And the flowers of the tree are distributed to everyone. Okay. So here, every small group of ISKCON congregation is therefore a branch of the branch stemming from the Bhakti Vriksha of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Bhakti Vriksha is a type, it is type of a Namahatta group only. It is not different. That is specially geared towards branching out. Okay. Just as in a tree, a branch of certain thickness will branch off into two, and branching process continues until the tree has thousands and thousands of branches all connected to the main root. And Mahaprabhu is the original root. Even one single branch from Chaitanya tree can grow and form thousands of sub branches, small twigs, leaves, and so on. Okay. Now, some places they called it as Bhakti Sangha, some place they called Bhakti Brinda, in some temple they called Bhakti Cell or Bhakti Vriksha. Different names are used. But the principle and strategy are same. Okay. Now, these details I will not go. Here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he has said, दस पंच मिली निज द्वारे ते बसिया कीर्तन करो हो सबे हते ताली दिया. In Bengali, he has written Dasa Pancha. Dasa means 10. Pancha means 5. Mile means coming together. Nija Dwarete Basiya. Nija means our own. Dwarete. Dwarete means our door. Basiya means sitting. So, what is the meaning of the first line? 5 or 10 people are coming together at their own house, not a temple. And at the door, they are sitting. Like in villages, there will be some extra section. There they are sitting. And what they are doing? Kirtana koroho sabbe hote tali diya. Hate tali diya. They are just coming together and doing Sankirtan. Hate tali. Hate means by hand, they are giving tali. This is tali. Clapping. So I want 5 or 10 of you to sit together on your doorsteps and chant the holy names congregationally, clapping your hands. This is a small group. Okay. This is the way of teaching in Bhakti Vriksha. And what happens? Each one teaches another. So here Bhakti Vriksha members all are same. No one is higher, no one is lower. And each one is teaching everyone. Everyone is a peer. Everyone is a kind of a friend. Hmm? Whatever little they know, they are discussing within themselves. There will be once a week Bhakti Vriksha. It can be on any day. They decide, the group decide that this day we are all available, we can come. It has 6 parts. One is association, one is kirtana, one is japa, one is discussion, one is preaching, report, and planning, and finally prasad. So these are the 6 elements that a meeting will have. Okay. So they meet every week on a weekday in the home of one of the members. It is not to meet in the temple actually. It is in the house of someone among the members. And so belonging to the group does not simply mean that we will attend the weekly meeting, that's it. No, no. It is like we are part of the Bhakti Vriksha lifestyle. So even after the weekly get together, the member act as friends, keep in touch with each other, participate in outreach programs and preaching exertions. Okay. So they don't have a formal lecture like how we are having till now sessions, na one lecture. There will be no formal lecture. The group will be discussing on a particular aspect of the philosophy. and everyone has to participate. Everyone has to share their understanding, their realizations, how to apply that in their own life. You see what the lady is doing in their home. The deities are there, Gaur Nitai or Jagannath Ji or Balaji or Radha Krishna, and they are worshipping, and the rest of the people will be coming and they will be doing kirtan. Okay. So there will be three types of community life for those who are part of Bhakti Vriksha. One is the Bhakti Vriksha itself, where they are regularly meeting once in a week. Normally, this is carried out in a place where temples are very far, they cannot come. Okay. And then there will be little larger gathering. Let's say our circle. Our circle can be a larger gathering where all the Bhakti Vrikshas are coming together. And the most bigger one is the Gaura Purnya festival, Janmashtami festival, Rath Yatra festival, where everyone is coming. Like we had Brahmotsavam now, Narasimha Chaturdashi now. So there will be three steps: Bhakti Vriksha, circle, and temple. Okay. So that through all these three things, basically the Bhakti Vriksha members will grow. And a devotee is needing all of it. Not only Bhakti Vriksha will never work. Okay. So all of it has their own importance in that. Now I will not go into details of all this. I will just share one more thing. Sorry, what is this? Ah. Advantages of conducting Bhakti Vriksha. This last part I want to just discuss. It is in first of all, what is there not in there in Namahatta, that Namahatta is not an interactive session. It is a one-way session. How it is not interactive? Because you hear, but you forget. That is how it is not interactive. Here it is interactive because you ask immediately, you remember, you are asked, you keep an eye on yourself, others keep an eye on you. It is a small group. Class is a bigger setup where more people can attend, 300, 200, 100, 50. But these are very small groups. So every individual can be given importance. And it is more interesting. It helps people to retain what they have learned, fosters close and lasting spiritual relationship. Now, second part. How many of you know each other? You tell me. Some of you might be knowing, but not all of you. Some of you would be just attending sessions, having pressure, going back. They know me. I know them. But how many of you know each other? That is possible in a Bhakti Vriksha. So they develop a spiritual relationship and family, which is there in our older batch. In our older batch, it is there actually. Sorry for the cough. It empowers everyone. My goal is this, that each one of you should become a preacher and a leader. Going ahead, all of you should be having one Bhakti Vriksha. And you will be not part of any Bhakti Vriksha in class. You should be handling one Bhakti Vriksha. That is our goal. Not immediately, over time. And it can happen. It has the potential to multiply quickly while ensuring good training of devotees. Training automatically happens on the go. In that Bhakti Vriksha, automatically the leader or the coordinator can identify who is my next person, whom I can allocate new set of devotees. That is found out automatically. Who is the second next? Who is the third next? Who is the fourth next? That is how it goes on. Then engages everyone in devotional service. Leadership skills are learned and developed by everyone. Helps one to develop true Vaishnava qualities of humility, tolerance, efficiency, and all. And supports the seven purposes of ISKCON. I will not go to what is the seven purpose. You can Google it later. What are the seven purposes of ISKCON? When ISKCON was incorporated in 1966, so by Prabhupada, it helps that. Okay, in achieving that. That is why, and it is very easy and simple to follow a Bhakti Vriksha or conduct it. Okay, so what overall summarizing is, it is approved by GBC, it is approved by devotees in Bangalore currently. Many temples are there ISKCON temples, I mean to say, they are only conducting Bhakti Vrikshas, nothing else. We have a facility of having a Janmashtami program or a Vaikuntha Ekadasi program. They don't have it. Many small centers do not have it. So they only run through Bhakti Vriksha. They do this in apartments, they do this in communities and societies. They continue that. But we have a facility of a temple, so it is very good that we can be part of those other two, no? Circle level, then community level, we come in festivals together, and Bhakti Vriksha. Those three has to be there happening. Now, some of you might be getting calls from Arunaksha Prabhu or Mageshwari Mataji, Senthil Prabhu. They are my Bhakti Vriksha members, let's say, or Premanidhi Prabhu's Bhakti Vriksha members. Now, how we have given them to handle some of you, let's say. Now, you will be having Bhakti Vriksha with them. Similarly, each one of you over time is expected to have their own Bhakti Vriksha tomorrow. I can show you slides where it is mentioned. It is not required that you should be very knowledgeable in philosophy to become a Bhakti Vriksha coordinator or a servant. It is only required that you do proper sadhana, not like 16 rounds mandatory. It's not like it is better, but not mandatory. You are disciplined, you are sincere, and you are submissive to the authorities, and you know how to love and care devotees. That's it. If that is there in you and you are sincere, then you can also have a Bhakti Vriksha. That is the only reason why we have given these devotees to have one Bhakti Vriksha. So they are little senior to you, but you should consider them as your friend, not like they are very high level. They don't consider me as high level in our Bhakti Vriksha. We are all peers. So that is how a Bhakti Vriksha should function. Everyone should care for each other, love for each other. That building, community building or the friendship building should start. Everyone should be knowing what are the other sevas that the other devotee is doing in the Bhakti Vriksha. You should have each other's phone number, that interaction, group activities. This kind of thing should be there. Initially, we also explored, we started this in January this year. Just to say, we were earlier only in Namahatta mode. This January we started, and now 4 months is over, I think, April. Now, if you ask the senior devotees, they will say how closely they are bonded than before. They knew each other, but not this way. That's not this way. So you will only see the results when you continue for some time. Huh? So that you have to have trust and faith and start. So by Janmashtami, in another 3 months, you will come to that level. Now, when it will happen, it will not happen on Sunday. Ideally, all Bhakti Vrikshas in the entire ISKCON society, mostly 99.9% are happening on Saturdays. Why? Because Sunday is the Seva day for everyone. Like they will come to temple, sometimes they might come for Mangalarti. Someone might be interested in festivals. Mostly you see in our temple, we try to keep the festival on Sundays so that everyone can participate in sevas, Sankirtan, Bhagavatam, some other. Now some more services are coming up like Prasadam distribution for entire congregation. Our circle will be getting even plate washing services. So more will come, Prabhupada cleaning services. We can shift everything to Sunday. Say Seva day. Sunday can be Seva day. And Saturdays will keep our Bhakti Vrikshas in the evening. Like 5 to 7 or 6 to 8 or 4 to 6, 3 to 5. You in the group of devotees can choose along with your servant, Bhakti Vriksha servant, that what time is most suitable. But it is to happen on Saturday. Even our Bhakti Vrikshas also will move to Saturday. So that Sunday will be Seva day, Saturday will be Bhakti Vriksha day. But it is not online. There is nothing online here. The idea is to come and physically meet. So it cannot be substituted online. Only in COVID times, devotees had it online. But now it has to be offline. And you have to make a goal that you have to attend every Bhakti Vriksha. And where is the content coming from? You will see there are modules already made by Congregational Development Ministry. There are questions, there are topics, everything is made. You will receive sheets. You will discuss Jivan Prabhu, Shruti Mataji, they are already part of because they were attending with us. So maybe they can help the servants. do that Bhakti Vriksha effectively. So you have to cooperate. You have to cooperate here. You have to be on time. You have to. There, it is a fun thing. It is a fun thing actually, and it is an interactive thing. And you will also come to know that how much I'm able to learn and remember, and how others are doing. Now nobody knows who is doing what, how much they know. We are all attending. That's it. So any questions anyone has? I stop here. Any question? Chandrasekhar Prabhu, Deepak Prabhu, Lokesh Prabhu, Matsudan, Medha, Jeevan, Monica, Prashant.
Prabhu, I have a doubt. So is this Bhakti Vriksha model can be called as satsang, Prabhu?
Yes, it is a satsang only. When 5, 6 people, 5, 10 people come together, it is a satsang only. Satsang, but what is satsang? Sat Sang, association of good people. So satsang, even in Namahata also is satsang. Association of devotees is satsang actually. So
Okay.
Bhakti Vriksha is a more concentrated satsang where our cultivation is happening. In a bigger setup where 500 people are there sitting and one person is giving Bhagavatam, nobody knows ki how much they received. That is not a
Okay.
cultivation program. You understand what is the difference? That is only one way. Everyone felt good, they were happy, but if you ask them, they don't know anything. Some of them might be knowing. But this is a cultivation program where you are cultivated to know Shastras, scriptures to some extent. Not everything in one go, bit by bit, episode by episode, topic by topic. Okay.
So it is like group discussion, right, Prabhu?
Yes, group discussion. You can maybe make it this right word, group discussion.
Okay,
It is a
okay.
group discussion where, and you are a part of that, you feel to give it to you, feel to hear back, you classes will be there. Prabhu, I know this, what do you say about this? Mataji, I know this, what do you think? I had a doubt on this. Then someone else answers, then someone else questions. Then by this the conclusion that comes is what you take home. That it's kind of a, not like only debating, I mean to say, but
Mm.
kind of clarifying our thought, our biases, maybe what we had, and if we didn't have any bias, then we are pouring into new knowledge.
Thanks, bro. Thank you so much.
Else, the growth will never happen. You will spend 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, and never you will be confident that I know scriptures, right? I know the practices, I know the principles. Never the time will come. Few of them, they are very sincere, like Jivan Prabhu, Shruti Mataji, and some many of them. They only by one way class also they will understand everything. But I was not like them. They are very talented people. So I needed time. So like for this, we need this kind of models. For those coming from far away, it's difficult to attend every week, especially since it quits quite late in the evening. While returning back, is it possible to enable the online? Online Mataji is not possible for Bhakti Vriksha at all. Not we cannot. It will be diluted because that personal thing is gone. Okay. You see now also we are having online. 70% are not, cameras are not on, means we cannot force also, right? So very common things. It is very difficult. Not only camera, means the level of attention is less. Physically, we are not there. So distance, if that is the case, make it 4 to 6. So by 6 you leave, by 7 you reach. Make it 3 to 5, 3:30 to 4:30. Sorry, 5:30. It is a 2 hour program. It will take 2 hours because kirtan is there, japa is there, discussion is there, preaching reports are there, some fun activities are there, questions are there. It will take 2 hours. It will not take more than that. So we start by 3 o'clock for old batch. We complete by 5. So the group can decide. I know it is far. I will tell you, Mataji, I have been connected to this temple since last 11 years. Not 11 years, sorry. 9 years or something, this temple. And I have been coming from 15 kilometers every day. There is Abhishek Singapore. There are devotees who are coming from 27 kilometers. Okay, there are some. So they come, they don't want to miss anything. Okay, so you just make it that you come early, your group also accepts that, and you leave early. Then we will not miss these things. We have to do something now for our growth. Okay. Yeah, Suraj Prabhu comes from 60 kilometer. He comes by bus. So just make it a, if you, once you make it a priority, I am staying near temple now. My office is 30 kilometers. 60 kilometers every day I travel. Yeah, so you can understand. Since how many years I'm this in company since 10 years. So I'm traveling 60 kilometers every day by bike. Because to give a facility to myself, my wife, and my daughter that will be engaged somehow in some sevas. So some sacrifice has to be there. We cannot. Bangalore is like that. Or you take a metro or some metro is not there anywhere near to temple. Any other doubts anyone has? So you have to support your servants. I will be there. If you're thinking where will I go, me and Feminity Prabhu will still be there in one or the other groups, sitting, watching, take guiding and all will be there. But you have to gel up between yourself. Okay. Any other question anyone has? Lokesh Prabhu, any question? Madhusudan Prabhu, Sanjukta Mataji, Sai Suresha, Prabhu, Suma Mataji, Vishnu, Monika Mataji, Ravi Teja Prabhu, any question?
Hare
No,
Krishna
Prabhu.
Prabhu. Prabhu, what will be the syllabus for Bhakti Vriksha?
That is surprise. So that will
It's a
come.
every week surprise, bro.
Every week it is a surprise, Prabhu, because they have made it in a way that it is a sequential learning. Okay. So it is a very funny, I mean, it is a very nice yeah, activity. You will understand. Sometimes it will be very simple thing which you might know, but you can deep dive. The moderator can deep dive to you by asking the reference of slokas and many things. There are many sections, past times and all. So it is up to the group how mature they are, then the activity can go in that direction. So that is surprise. Every week already we have now this module made for already more than 60 plus weeks. Okay, more than 60 plus weeks we have. Any other question?
No questions, Prabhu. However you say.
No, not however I say. However is there, we want to follow that. And this is the most successful programs in Bangalore at least to make devotees serious. Most successful. Why? Because they do interactive. In 1 year, they get serious and they start their own Bhakti Vriksha. When you start, you are automatically serious, taking care of your members. You are handling things. You are confident on the philosophies because you have done that before. You have seen that before. And ideally, it is to be done at a home, as it is mentioned. But we'll start with temple. We'll not start at home. We'll start with temple. Slowly, it will, because some of the devotees in our circle, they are not staying close by. They are staying far. Everyone cannot go there. If someone is staying nearby, we can have in their home. In our congregations, many are doing it in home. Only we are very lucky to have temple set up. So mostly it is done at home, devotees' homes. But we'll start with temple. It is okay. We can have in temple, home. And the goal has to be met. And yeah, I think that's it. I have. Who are little senior can support the Bhakti Vriksha sequence with the coordinators. Okay. So I think thank you all. May I thank many devotees who joined today. Apart from that, I am thanking all the devotees who participated in the Brahmotsavam and Narasimha Chaturdashi for many sevas. I know it was very difficult for you. Schedule was tight. You managed. Some of you were not in Bangalore, so you missed it. So try to attend whenever any opportunity comes. But whoever have done it, very much pleased and happy with all of you who contributed in some way to the services. So please continue to do that. Okay. And I'm hopeful that at least this 15 devotees who have joined, we will continue with you. Hmm? That is my hope. I hope I can get a yes, or maybe another 5-10 devotees tell.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
yeah. It will be difficult. It will be thick and thin, ups and downs, but don't lose the association. Okay. Thank you all. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Anything, maybe, sorry, before we wind up, Arunaksha Prabhu, Mageshwari Mataji, any words to add? Yeah, they are the moons. My moons, I can say. There are many moons still in the group. They will also have their own Bhakti Vriksha from new batches. But yeah.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Prabhu, Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, all the devotees, Hare
If
Krishna.
you ask me what I have seen in them, they are very humble, submissive. They are doing good sadhana. They have good, I'm not saying very perfect understanding, even I don't have in philosophy. So, but I know how to reply or not reply. I dodge your questions or give a different answer and still make you happy. Okay. So those skills everyone has to learn anyway. But I'm saying that they are very much humble, submissive, and loving and caring, and so that is the quality. Tomorrow also they will see the same thing in you people and try to nominate you. Yeah, Arunakshi Prabhu.
Prabhu has already explained what is Bhakti Vriksha. So this is a stage there where in Namahata, so devotees will be having fear in asking questions maybe, or opening, becoming a open type like. Um, but here in Bhakti Vriksha, everybody will be getting chance to speak. Everybody will get more and more opportunity to share their points, because the model itself is like that. So I'm very happy that devotees who are joined today, I feel they are the very sincere devotees. So
Yes,
thank you
Prabhu.
so much, all the devotees who have joined. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Mageshwari Mataji, anything to add? Yeah, Senthil Prabhu is not there. He's there. Yeah, Senthil Prabhu or Mageshwari Mataji, anything to add?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hmm.
First of all, I would like to thank Sultana Prabhu for having given us the opportunity to serve the people, to help the devotees to grow in bhakti. I do not know whether we are competent to handle the Bhakti Vriksha, but thanks for the faith you have within us. And I also thank all the devotees who have participated. Uh, 10 months is just 40 weeks. They are with us, and they have just, it is exam session, and they have written the finalist exam, and they are passing to the next level. So congratulations to all the devotees who have participated in the session, and they are moving up to the next level of the bhakti ladder. And I humbly request all the devotees to continue to give your support for our growth. I can say it's our growth. Let us grow together in bhakti. I request all the devotees to come together. Let us grow together. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Mataji, anything to add or?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone. I think this Bhakti Vriksha will help both of us, like us also to grow and also everyone, because it's a very interactive section. So that's it, Prabhuji.
Okay. So I think that's it from our side. I said 10 minutes, but it went to 50 minutes. That is the beauty of meetings. Okay, so thank you all. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you all. So this coming Saturday, which time are you all suggesting? What is the most comfortable time? Can you all type? 3 to 5, 4 to 6, 5 to 7. Can you all type just to know, just to have a rough polling experience? 3 to 5, 3 to 5. Just understand that it is hot, scorching sun. Huh? We are okay because we are anyway there. 3 to 5 already we are doing it. So we are not changing it. 5 to 6, okay. 5 to 6 नहीं है, 5 to 7 होगा. 11:30 to 2. Okay, 5 to 7. Saturday, this is Saturday. Huh? We are discussing not Sunday. Saturday, 4 to 6, 5 to 7. Mm-hmm. I see. I see. Okay, what about others? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 responses. 10. So
5 to 7 भी होते हैं, 4 to 6 भी होते हैं. मैं तो
5 to
इनकेस
7.
बताऊंगा.
Who have mentioned 5 to 7? They cannot come little early, huh? 3:30 to 5:30 kind of. Anytime is fine. You can keep it. Little evening is better because you might have things to do in the morning. And that is a rough patch time. You all only take rest. You no one does anything else. So 3 to 5, 3:32. Because it is hot so much, so I'm thinking 3:30 to 5:30 kind of. Arunakshi Prabhu, Maggie Srimati ji,
Prabhu, the 3 to 5, I think
will be okay, huh?
will be okay.
3 to 5, okay. Sai Suresh Prabhu, 3 to 5 is okay for you still?
Because devotees who are coming from far also they can
Leave early.
leave early.
Prabhu, we will take 5 to 7. Prabhu.
प्रभु एक ही स्लॉट है, सबको एक कॉमन स्लॉट में आना है. 5 to 7. 5 to 7 I see two devotees, Ravi Tej and Sai Suresha. 3 to 5 is not possible, huh, at all for you both. We'll give Prashad. Prashad will be there. If you want first Prashad also and then be in the also 2 times we can give.
And then during lunch, post lunch, will be occupied with work. Like after 5 is all fine.
3 to 5 is okay for you, Sai Suresha Prabhu. We can manage.
No. I'll try to manage for 1 week. No.
Saturday.
Yes, Prabhu.
Ravi
Yes.
Teja,
Okay,
you don't
Prabhu,
have
for me.
you don't have an option. I'm really sorry. Even we
No
face the
problem,
same
Prabhu.
thing. Yeah. So please manage so that all of us can be there. So 3 to 5, let us fix it. Okay.
Okay, Prabhu.
मेधा माता जी, हमने हमने आपके लिए इजी कर दिया. So you can leave by 5. 5:01 you can immediately leave. Okay. No need to wait. Huh?
Prasad, Prabhu.
Okay.
Prabhu, मैं
Prasad,
भी वहीं पर
Prasad is there. 5:30, 5:15, 20 you can leave. Okay then.
Prabhu, it will start from this
Prabhu,
Saturday.
Saturday, this Saturday. It will start from this coming Saturday. ठीक है. I'll be there also. To see, we'll have in one, both the halls are there, we'll see. So 3 to 5. And Sunday we'll have this time Kirtan Mela, not Kirtan Mela, Nagar Sankirtan on Sunday evening. So all of you can come on Sunday evening. 4:30 we'll have, not 4:30, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock we'll have 5 to 6:30. We'll have Nagar Sankirtan, we'll go out. That is Sunday. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you all. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
No, Prabhu.